What is up YouTube? This is your host Yasin Nizami and I'm back with another real estate update video, and today I have a little bit of good news for you. With all the negativity around in the market, everybody is saying market crash coming, and CMHC they came out with a report last week saying that market crash is likely to happen and the housing price can go drop up to 50%, which is insane, to be honest. Like, an organization like this cannot come up with that blanket statement in the news. I know that this is their worst case scenario, but come on, you have to be responsible in terms of bringing that kind of a news as a headline in the media. But anyway, this is CMHC. I cannot influence that decision, but I'm just sharing with you my opinion and my research in the market. Now, what is the good news? So TREBB, which is the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, one of the biggest board in Canada, they published their Q4 numbers. And we know that 2020 has been a tough year for Toronto, downtown condo market, especially where what happened exactly is the market is heavily driven by investors, typically the ones who are using it for like Airbnb, and some of them are also flipping those properties. But because what happened in COVID, there was no tourism, there was no immigration, so the short-term rental market was kind of collapsed, and those investors, they dumped those properties into the market, which spiked the inventory significantly up, and there was no uptake, right? So the demand was low and supply was up, and simple demand supply ratio was out, and hence we saw the price pressure on the condo market. But as per Q4 number published by TREBB today, the demand is picking up, and that's the good news. So as according to TREBB, they say that based upon the MLS figures, the number of sales in downtown Toronto condo has gone up 20%. From 5,358 in 2019 Q4 to 6,469 in Q4 2020. So number of sales has gone up, which shows demand is there. Okay, remember that. But of course the listing was up as well, and it was too high and it was outpacing the demand. Listing went up 91%. The other good news is the average housing prices in the condominium market in downtown Toronto, it has dropped 2.4% year over year in Q4 compared to Q4 2020 and Q4 2019. And across GTA, it has dropped 1.1%. So it is not that significantly low as compared to the previous months what we saw, which shows that the demand is strong, the pricing is not going that low, and it's kind of hit the bottom, right? What are we predicting? That one of the major reason why there's still a negative pressure on the pricing is the significant high amount of listing in the market, and that listing is not being absorbed by the high demand. So what everybody is predicting, that once the lockdown is over and the vaccine is out, and when they open the border, then immediately the people will start moving across, traveling into the city. They will be renting out those short-term rentals, and then of course that demand will go up, and then it will absorb that listing. The another good news is the demand in the rental has gone up significantly high. So if we compare the figures from Q4 2019 to Q4 2020, the number of transactions in the rental through MLS has gone up 86% compared to 2019 Q4, which is significantly high. But again, the listing is also significantly up, 131.6% increase year over year in terms of listing between Q4 2020 and Q4 2019. So again, the amount of listing is outpacing the demand, but if you compare the demand itself, it is also significantly high. Now, so what we're seeing here, the data is showing us the demand is picking up. The demand is still strong. But again, because the listing is also significantly high, it is outpacing it, undercutting the demand, and of course still driving the negative price pressure on the condo. But what we are also seeing, that it is not putting the prices further down below 1 or 2%, which shows it is kind of hitting the rock bottom already, and from now it is likely to kind of climb up. Now it's all hypothesis, right? I don't have a crystal ball, but what we are seeing as a trend that once this lockdown is over, because this is really killing the whole economy, guys, and once the vaccine is out, the borders are open, the people start moving across, traveling across the city, coming in and going out of the country, then of course the demand of short-term rentals will go up, and the investors who are holding up right now in terms of throwing that money in that market will start throwing that money again, because from that point onwards it is likely to go up. I'm locked inside my house with 2 young kids. I can tell you it is very difficult to stay home, not going out, not doing any activity, especially in the winter. So people are frustrated already. So as soon as the lockdown is over, you will see the activity will start happening, and that will change the dynamics in the condo market downtown Toronto very quickly. So investors, this is a good opportunity to pick up some nice deals in the downtown area. Of course, it will not climb up immediately next month, but gradually it will start coming up as the economic activities will pick up, eventually. That's it from me, guys. I hope this is helpful. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos from me just like this one. Until my next video, take care. Bye now.